Ads are coming to an end in a second. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I guess I should have my regular VTuber open for redeems. I forget that I have redeems catered specifically to my 3D model. I'll just put it behind my... I'll just like make it small and hide it in the corner so you can give it head rubs. Lure her out. You think you can lure me out? Probably. I'm fairly gullible, I think. I think I'll have... Hi. I think I'll have my model hang out by you guys in the corner. There we go. Alright! Yo, what's up? It is time to do art. Now, art is hard. For me, it's been a long time since I did any art, but I do have my pen and my little hand thing here ready. I've got a reference book in case I'm confused about the female figure and how I might want to draw it. But I also have some other things. I have a few references that I cooked up yesterday. I have a big sheet. How large will the physics be? I'm gonna say not very large. Because, oh, don't give me an aw, come on. We have descriptors from the book. Where are they? Here it is. We are going to be drawing my interpretation of Rosalia from Red Moon Rose. The in-universe fantasy book in Trails of Cold Steel, which I am going to assume that one day is going to turn into an actual character in the game. Her name is Rose? No. She said her name is Rosalia. When after she drank blood, she introduced herself to Gerard and said, I am Rosalia. Something about being a loathsome vampire and being a true ancestor. And now I have a thing here. I have a big old sheet. Now I want to open this in here actually. We don't have any music. Hang on. We just have call music. Okay, cool. So I have this big sheet that I made. I have this down here is I took pictures of boots because she wears boots. These are pictures of Proto-Elisa boots. And then I took a picture, screenshots of all of the hairs because I had to figure out how Falcom does their hair to kind of understand what she might look like, right? And it's also important to note that in the upper left we have the description of her hair. She has ash blonde hair that reaches as far as her neck. It says it's shoulder length, and there is a sleek blonde curtain of hair over her eyes. Now, the sleek blonde curtain comes from the point where she's faking being just your everyday town girl. And her bangs are like almost over her eyes, but when she's hunted down by Elroy. So there's that. We have a few descriptors. She's calm, cool, disinterested, and dignified. We have some facial features. This is... I don't think she's gonna have... She's always gonna have this... Why is it? She's always gonna have... crimson fire eyes. But she's gonna have... I think I'm gonna give her silver eyes, but have like a bubbling, almost red within them. Like a gradient. And her features were dignified. She is petite. She has vestiges in her face of childlike innocence, and she has strong and yielding fingers. Although I think that's just because she's a vampire. I don't think she's very muscly because of the petite drop there. As I'm going to be doing an action shot of her. Her body could be shrouded in crimson radiance, and when she shoots bullets, they could all. If she is shooting a bullet in the art, the bullets will be also radiating. That's the action shot. So we have a whole bunch of stuff that she would be wearing. I have it that she wore a navy blue overcoat. Within it are countless weapons attached to battle gear underneath. The coat had become bat-like wings, but I don't think I'm going to use that. She has several pockets. As we see here, she put her hand inside her pocket and took out a long, thin rapier. Hand in her overcoat pocket. Her blades were... the blade was radiant silver, as a silvery glow. Mirror-like shine. Multiple of you, yes. She has sturdy leather clothes underneath her jacket that's designed with mobility. And I think that's just her upper part because she's wearing a skirt underneath. Pretty sure she's wearing a skirt. Yeah, underneath her, within her jacket, she has belts holding large knives, guns, and other anti-vampire weaponry. And I have a vampire hunting kit here with several thin knives, objects from inside her cloak. The Templar sword. I actually could just use a picture reference, but I still took the descriptors of it. Arced through the air. It arcs up. It arcs. It retraces. It steps. It retracts. It flexes like a metal snake. Silver blades, razor sharp. It rests in a scabbard. And is connected by sturdy steel wires. Now we do have like actual visual reference for a Templar sword I could find. Popper, I didn't want to look because I didn't want to get spoiled. Could you find a picture of the Templar sword extended, either through Reese or through maybe the S-Craft of Scarlet? Thank you. Countless segmented parts. Of course, within her pocket, because every Trails character has a little pocket dimension for their weapons, she pulls out an unbelievably large caliber pistol that uses gunpowder. It is silver. One of them is in her pocket, it seems, but like also later it's described that they're around her waist. The bullets she shoots are blessed silver bullets from the church. She has 2 of them. The pistol was described, I believe, as being even larger than the weapons that the... Does that work? This is a good one, yes. This is a good reference. Okay. Larger than the ones the military uses. It was described before... It was described that the blast... The recoil from the pistol would be enough to blow a normal person's shoulder right off. Frostbox is here. Hello. What else do we have? I think we have most of the, yeah, I went over most of the stuff she had here. Oh, she has a matching navy blue beret to her navy blue coat. And underneath her coat is a skirt that she curtsies with. She curtsies with it very often. There's a better one from the PvP game? Oh, cool, cool, cool. Interesting. Thank you very much. Wait. Oh yeah, she has a boot. She has boots that she kicks things with. I imagine they're heavy boots. And then we have Falcom hair references. I have to think about a sleek blonde curtain of hair. Now, when I thought about a curtain of hair, I figured it is like it is straight cut, not like a bowl cut or bowl cut, not like a bowl cut, but something along the lines of like what Sarifa has here, or even this straight line of Becky, Ferris, Mint. These sort of things. Even here, I took a screenshot of Margarita because of this. I was like, oh, that's actually that could work too, but it's a little choppy, of course. She probably cuts them with this pair of scissors herself, it looks like. Yeah, honestly, it's hard to say whether I want to take suggestions from chat because everyone in chat who has played Falcom either knows if the character exists or not, and then therefore knows what the character that Falcom cooked up looks like in their version. So I'm really uncertain. Yeah, I like the one you posted, Popper. It's a good one. I use this. Good reference. Ba 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 na na. And for shoulder length hair, I was thinking it could be something along the lines of, I don't know if her like the back of her hair is gonna be straight cut like her bangs, but this seems very much in line with what I would imagine the hair to look like besides the bangs. Angelica, that is. Now I also have, what the heck? All this sad music, man. I have some poses that I mocked up in a program. I think this is the one I want to use. A little bit of foreshortening. She won Best Girl of Trails Reddit competition that happened pretty recently. Cool. And I have a pose. As you can see, very obviously, of course, I'm really good at showing these things. If we take a look here, we'll have a gun here. Boom! And her little blade thing here. But I think the blade would be like... I think the blade will be like whipping around, maybe? Like, the blade would be... Let's see. So we'd have... Would it be whipping around that way? Would it be... I think having like this, so it's bending, and it's like coming around, and it sort of crosses in front. Wait, that's just straight up this pose. Never mind. I don't want to take that. This is just what she's doing. Not really. And then you won't even see it because it's going off screen. And I don't know if I want to like have a close-up shot where I don't even see her feet. Be like this. But I do want to take this. And copy it over here for reference. Okay. This is a curtain of hair. Curtains of hair, Ferris or Lotte, I think. Thinking more uniform across. Like, Monica could have worked, but I don't know that these are curtains of hair. I feel like curtains of hair would be a bit more... Like, there'd be more to it going across. Her S-Craft would be named? Something about Scarlet. Oh, but that's the name of a character already. Because it's, something about maybe like Scarlet or Crimson, like Crimson Knight. Red Moon Rose. That's too obvious. Oh, bye, Oodles. Fox in a Box Day? We're doing art, yeah. We're trying to draw a Rosalia. Okay. So, how do I do this? Chad, I've never done an action shot before. I'm scared. I've never done dynamic poses. That's okay. It'll work out. I gotta make sure I look at my... Make sure I got my buttons that I know are for my... Moving, flipping, flip, brush size, eraser, okay. Rotate, perfect. Zoom in, zoom out, all right. So we just want to get like the lines, the flow of the pose in here. So if I do like, I need a better sketching. Man, you know, I had a custom set of brushes that disappeared, and I don't know where they went. It makes me really sad. Clip Studio just decided to delete them on me. A meme already? Oh, it's Rosalia. The Pokemon. Yeah, my custom set of brushes is gone. Oh well. Why don't that work? Display pen work? It does not. Pixel brush? We are in eraser mode, I think. Is this why? We are. So get the flow. Now, I've never done this before. Where does the flow of this pose go? It starts here, it curves forward a bit. And I guess it would go... It's kind of like... I guess it would kind of just go straight down then. Is it a stabbing pose? No. Oh, you missed the part where I went over everything about it. Where this is gun. And this is sword. Oh, right. Before any of this, before I even do the pose, chat, I wanted to figure out her outfit. We're even attempting to draw her. I gotta draw outfit pieces. So we should go over here and make a new layer and draw on the layer. So let's spread this out. Oh no. Cool, yeah. Lasso all this. Oops. Gosh darn it. Stay where you are. Didn't hold shift. Yeah, she got cut off. It's not intentional. So let's, I guess, shrink this down. Move it over. Until we need it. Here we have ash blonde hair. Now I have to look up what ash blonde is. It's shoulder length. And she has a sleek curtain over her face, over her eyes. So let's just do a quick little Google search. Ash blonde. Interesting. So, it's like a platinum blonde almost. It's basically silvery hair. No. Is it really dusty blonde? Because all the things I'm looking at on Google are like almost silver. Like blonde is an afterthought. Hi, Dusty. Yeah. Hi, buddy. So, ash blonde. Just want straight ash blonde. Nothing with all this extra stuff. Give me an ash blonde. Well, anime hair is almost always single-toned, right? Yeah. So, is there a character in Trails that we can reference? Any real life hairstyle you'll see it's all two-toned and a gradient between it. Ba 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 da ba da ba da da ba. Ash blonde color. His is canonically ash blonde. Okay. Oh, his is two-toned. So it's basically, in Falcom's eyes, silvery gray. Ba. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Ba da ba 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 da ba ba now now. The E is only added when talking about women's hair. Women's hair or any hair? Does it have to be women's hair specifically? Blonde for guys, blonde day for women. Really? I never knew that. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Meow, meow, meow. Okay, so she has silver hair. Oops. Okay. But let's get the shape down. What the heck did just happened? Oh, okay. So a curtain of hair, shoulder length. Let's grab a couple references. Yoink it away. I've never seen it spelt without two T's and an E. So I wouldn't have known. Ba-da-ba-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Yeah, this is not a single stream thing, by the way. It's gonna take a while for me to finish the whole piece. Two foxes? Indeed. I didn't even know it was French. Tracking not working? No, I'm just doing art. meaning there's no space in front of me for my iPhone. Because I have my big monitor with the big tablet monitor in front of me. Where's the hair section? The hair. Page 160. Almost to the end. Ba 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 da ba ba. Ba da 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 ba ba. Ba da ba da ba da ba. Ba na na. Did you tell Luva you said hi? Hey Luva. Luve. Louie. Lou. Lubert. Lawrence. Hey. I think he's dead, chat. Shame? Yeah, it happens. Happens to the best of us. Ba ba da ba 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 da 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 ba da da bum bum bum. All right, I'm gonna try to get a little face in here for reference. I do want to create a paper page though. Is there a way to just create a paper page, or do I have to do that manually here? Looks like a guy who could ride a dragon. He could ride Cassius Bright off into the sunset. Could have a two-dad household raising Joshua together. Ba 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 da ba ba ba. Okay, so I just need a circle. Put my book in front of me. There's a circle. And then the face. And an ear. And we'll draw some hair on here. Boop, 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 boop. I should probably be drawing on a new layer, actually. Da ba da 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 ba 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 da da ba 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 da ba 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 da da ba da 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 bum bum bum. All right, we have some kind of head to work with. So let's do some art. The heck? Did I miss an eraser? Yes. Through Gemini, the wildest question. Can you come up with a name for a novel about a man and a male dragon falling in love? for a Dorothy book. Okay. What? So what did it create? What did it do? That's some crazy art. Thank you. I know. Isn't it great? I was thinking to give her a more cool look, I think part of her hair should be behind her ear. Scales of love, embers embrace, a flame within, bound by scales, forbidden flight. Ooh. These two are gonna go crazy. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-da-da-da. Okay. So I was thinking the hair would have this form. So I was thinking it would be like this. So these are the bangs. It would sort of have the slightest amount of curve, like that. Of course, the hair would have different strands here. And then, like, if the ear's back here, I think having some hair pulled back behind the ear would be really cool. And then, of course, the beret, whatever beret is. So, with that in mind, I think we're looking at something along the lines of it's not gonna be wild. There's not gonna be too many like little tufts of hair sticking up because she's dignified. She's well taken care of, it feels like. She takes care of herself really well. Oh, where are the eyes? If I had it like that, this is the circle. It goes down like that. The circle's here. So the eyes are about sunken in like this. The eye. Is this where the eyes are? Sure, good enough. I'm a high school boy and a successful light novel author, but I'm being strangled by a female classmate who's a voice actress and is younger than me. That's I think that sounds like... Is that a real visual novel name? Because it sure sounds like it. To which I would have another one coming out. It's a real visual novel. Well, gosh darn, that's crazy. And on this side we have, I think, one little strand, like, just a little longer than the rest. I think this is, the hair might be a little too long. That's fine, it can be corrected. It's a light novel, not a visual novel? Okay. That makes more sense. course, the hair that's pulled back here. Ba-da-da. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. How would the shoulder length hair look? How would the shoulder length part look? Yeah, I really didn't care about the Japanese name. Head rubs? Head rubs are good. And you can even see them in the bottom corner. But these are just the bangs pulled back. I think, would the bangs be? Yeah, because the bangs would come down. Now that we're past it. Inflation sucks? Yeah, sure does, huh? It's just the worst. Alright, what does what the hair look like in the back? This is pretty nice. It's squarely cut. Oh, there's 4. Yeah, there's so many. The choices have gone up. The hair was to come down along the side of the neck. Actually, maybe this wouldn't even go under the ear. It would go like over the ear. Or like part way over the ear. There was a time when head pats didn't work. At least now they're working. And now I have to increase the price to make up for the lost cost when they weren't working. It's unfortunate. That's the way things gotta be. Ba-na-na-na. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. This could probably come a little deeper here. Because that crosses along there. You say that the shoulders... I don't know where the shoulders are. Why is the head pats cheaper than the rest? Because they last for a whole 30 seconds, I'm pretty sure. The Big Fox Corporation trying to steal your box coins? Hey, hey, no, 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 no! No lies! No lies! No unions! I think the back one has to come down even further though. You hydrate and stretch? When? Oh, look at that. You're gonna take over the box coin production line? Think you can handle that, huh? Big Fox Forever's being scared is exactly what we should utilize. No! Don't take advantage of me, please. I'm really scary when I'm angry. You wouldn't want that. I think this, actually, I'm just gonna make this really long. Something along those lines. Of one of these. No. It's like one little strand that's hanging out. Fire you? No. Not with your union. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-ba-ma-ma. I don't know what to do with the back of the head. I know, this needs to come down straighter. That's why it looks weird to me. It's not coming down straight enough. This needs to like curve forward. There we go. What's TM06 in Pokemon words? I mean in English. Toxic? Nice. Oh, we're lopsided, aren't we? Yeah, you have to tell me what that is. Because I don't know what it means. Return. I see. I have a rough idea of the hair. Probably shape it up a little better, though. Less over the eyes. Be like a little bit straighter. I'd still want, I think I like this little strand coming off down the side. It's a little longer than the rest. Yeah, I could see that working out. Okay. So we have a hairstyle. It's a very good hairstyle. Just lasso that. And put it there. To layer below. Cool. So we have a haircut. We're character designing today, chat. We're actually character designing. We have descriptors. We don't have art. This is fun. You've got a list of TMs open on your phone? Great. Now, when you think of overcoat, you think of this guy, right? This guy right here? This one? Wow, he's here for both the hair color and the trench and the overcoat, not a trench coat. Here, I'll look up pictures for overcoat. Rose was Louvet all along. Louvet never died. Hi, Dusty. Hi, baby. Oh, yeah, buddy. It's gonna be hard for you to be up here on my desk today. I have my... Yeah, there's not... It's kind of in your way, huh? Yeah, you're getting your little nose bumps all over. Oh, here, come here, come here. Oh, no, not over the keyboard. You're gonna break something. I gotcha. I gotcha. You okay? You okay? Alright, get off the book. Get off my anime girl reference book. What do you want, Dustball? Yeah, you can lay there. That's fine. Owie. Okay. What's next? What are you doing, Dusty? Don't go. That's not a path you can take. I'm sorry. Pocket's going wild with all the TM puns. I'm just like, I haven't been paying attention, so I can't understand its greatness. Hey! No! Alright. Sorry, be right back, chat. That's crazy that TM69 is rock polish. The innuendo in there is just waiting to be explored. Okay. Let's try drawing a beret. I think that'll be fun. Though I think I should put these all together. Together but separate. So we'll have a beret. We'll draw them near each other. Because like as a clothing set. A skirt. And then a navy blue coat. An overcoat. Yep, that was the innuendo. Oh, and boots. Thinking just black boots. Now, I know we're in the Middle Ages, but I just want like I want a nice steel-toed, like hard rubber padded on the bottom boot. Just made for stomping. And shin kicks. What are shin kicks? Like shin guards? It had a pocket. The boots are for shin kicking. Oh. Like... Oh, okay, yeah. Kicking other people's shins. Wow, it took me a while to figure out what the heck you were saying. Cool, hilarious. Let's see. Now, several times she is described differently, but within the same, like, scene, where either she has an overcoat or she has a cloak. So I'm just gonna say she has an overcoat. And the cloak is just another way to mention that. Ba-ba-da. Oh, a very important part of this. It flaps like the wings of a hawk, so I think the overcoat is split in some at some point. The overcoat is split. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-bam-ba-da-da. And then we also have a belt somewhere. A belts holding large guns, knives, and other vampire weaponry. Is Encore also a TM that you didn't mention the TM number of? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da. Wow, wow. Was her skirt described? No. The skirt was the best. The only description ever that was ever given was that she grabbed the end or the tip of her skirt and curtsied, which means it's not a long skirt because she can reach the end of her skirt to curtsy. So it's not a very long skirt. I'm thinking along the lines of Class 7 and Thor's style skirts where they barely cover anything. I can imagine the skirt being like having a couple layers to it. So there's like, you got the normal layer. And then you got another like layer beneath. You're thinking about, are you thinking like a, not a wavy skirt? So you're thinking about more of a, like a dressy skirt. pleated. That's not what I was thinking. Unless I did that, but it was shorter. Because described in the book, she grabbed the tips of her skirt and curtsied. So it's short enough for her to reach while standing. You know, somewhere between her mid-thighs to above her knee. It's about where your hands would reach. So not short. So I'd say like what you posted, like the halfway mark, almost. Ba ba da da da. Yeah, we Mboza. Yeah, those are very dressy skirts. I don't know if that's what I was expecting. I have to think of Middle Ages, dignified, but like I'm trying to think of what I've seen in anime. It might be something like what you guys posted. But if you guys are giving suggestions, you're likely intentionally giving me suggestions that are away from what the character might actually be if it actually exists. So I'm not sure. Oh, the third one, what you posted, Pocket. The third one's really good. The third one's really nice. That's kind of what I was imagining, something along those lines. I don't think it described, the color of the skirt. So I imagine it's probably black. I was thinking I'd do like she's described as wearing protective like leather gear underneath. So I don't know how I would draw that. So I was just thinking I'd give her like a deep purple button-up. No, it wouldn't be blue like the coat, because you already have a blue coat and a blue beret. Be too much of the same. A multi-hem skirt? Yes, looks like it. Got layers. I was thinking layers myself. As you can see by the two lines over each other, these are what layers look like. Right here. You like that? Mmm. Layers. But let's go top to bottom. What do berets look like? Images. I love berets. Berets are so cool. Who do I have a beret on? In Siege. I forget. I have a beret on someone. I think IQ has a beret. A bunch of sewing machines laying around your house. Your mother was a tailoring instructor. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Do you ever use them? I'm sure you know a little bit more about sewing and hemming and stuff than most people then. Alibi does. Alibi does. Army French beret. So berets look like they reach. It's blue. So here's a beret. Here's a beret. Getting different kinds of berets. I'm thinking one that hangs over the side. A la Noel CDF. Wait, does normal Noel have a beret too? Chat, what does Noel's beret look like? Oh yeah, I have a reference of Noel's beret. I drew it myself. Let's yeah, there's Noel. She's got a military beret. So we can just... Well, she's working for the church. I imagine her to be somewhat military-esque. But, like, not... Like, kind of like soft military. Like, casual Noel. Soft military. Where's my art of this? Is it on my D drive? The big minion drive? Oh yeah, okay, it's on the big minion. Where on the big minion? I have not found it. We need to reflect the time period. Yeah, I don't know what middle-aged Zamurians wore. There was no mention of a... Oh, did they mention flintlocks? There is no flintlock. Because... I mean, there might be flintlocks, but she does not use a flintlock. Because, very specifically, she doesn't have to reload. She just keeps firing. She empties the weapon after firing several shots at a group of ghouls. So it could be a cylinder, or it even could be a magazine. Probably cylinder. Were there berets in that time period? Yeah, but we're talking about Falcom here, who would give someone a modernish looking look during that time period, I bet. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, I don't know where my art is for that I should have saved for that beret. Why isn't it here anywhere? This upsets me. Maybe it's like on the same file as Boxbro Wave. Ba 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 boot 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 bam ba 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 ba. Here, I'll drop Noelle in here anyways. '18th century beret. So Yorktown 18th century bonnet. That's a bonnet. I want a beret. Do they have berets? Naval camp. Privateer. Naval beret. So So this is what a naval beret looked like in that time period, I guess? Anime outfits of maybe that kind of period, and found some art of that saber lady from Fate. Yeah. Wearing a blue beret and a small blue cloak thing. Really? Who is that on the bottom right? I don't know. There's like a little... Have you tried squishing it? Is it a bug? It's on your monitor, chat. Medieval times. This looks like ye olden beret.
It's called rock.
It's called rock. Before the old dude in the beret. Oh yeah, it's Noelle. Do you know who Noelle is? Here's a feather. The beret was never mentioned to have feathers, though, so I definitely won't be doing feathers. That's a nice beret. Yeah, I don't know who that is from Fate. That's definitely not an overcoat either, but she's very cute. That's actually kind of a thick, almost leather underpiece, though. Oh, that's a good idea. It's supposed to be saber. Interesting. But look at the upper, the torso piece. That looks like something I could put on her, because she has leather, a leather like piece. She's wearing leather underneath her jacket for protective purposes in combat. That's a good thing to keep. What do you call that? What do you call that piece she's wearing? I don't know what you call that. I know saber is an archetype. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. There's a very famous saber, though, from one of the animes, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know what I would call that upper chest piece, but I want to draw it as reference quick. 'Cause she has... I have it over here somewhere. Sturdy leather clothes designed with mobility. Double-breasted military jacket? Let's see. Double-breasted suit? No. Kind of. I mean, it's like a suit, but I think that'd be a cool way to interpret the leather undercoat, the sturdy leather clothes underneath. Yeah, I've seen the Giga video about the Fate timeline. It's rather confusing. So I think it would probably have a thick collar. It sort of buckles into... Also, we should be posting stuff like this in, like, media or something. Since the art channel's for your own art. Ba-ba-bum. It's not complicated? It seemed complicated when I watched the Giga video. Because he did not just cover the game. He covered, like, a whole bunch of the different media. From visual novel to anime to... even the mobile games, I think. The remake of the original? I think I heard about that coming out. Is it any good? Is it hentai? I know. Yeah, the Fate series visual novels do have naughties in it. The final enemy sprite loaded as one of the love interest cooking food in the first scene. Now that is hilarious. Ba-da-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba. That makes sense. I don't know why they wouldn't fix that for the Steam release. But I remember trying to play a lot of old Japanese games. You'd have to, like... You just straight up have to switch your computer's locale to Japan. To Japanese. To play that game properly. I remember having to do that for, a long time ago when I wanted to play Kankore. It was like 20... it was like 2013, 2014. Just switch back and forth when I want to do certain things. Something like this that would be tucked into the skirt. I'm thinking the belts were mentioned, by the way. Lots of belts were mentioned in this. Belts. Plural. I was thinking the skirt is going to be held up with a hefty belt. I think the belt would, like, you know, be over this, and then the skirt would do skirt things. It's kind of a ticket for the chest piece. Of course, it would need sleeves, but navy blue beret. So we have beret ideas here. That's cute. This is a guy. It's I know every time I think about it, when I think about her in my head, working with the church, I imagine the beret having like a leather band, which makes it seem a little more military, but I don't know. The Final Fantasy artists for belts, they'd know for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I think her beret is not for casual wear. She wears her beret when doing combat, so I'm imagining even something like this. So I really like this one. And this one. Something showing affiliation? No, she doesn't show affiliation to the church because she's not working. She's not a member of the church. She's working alongside it. But like, it could show affiliation. Like, there could definitely be like a patch right here that would say something or have some kind of sigil. I'm pretty sure it's unmarked, what she's wearing. Da-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-bum. So, a brace sort of falls over, right? Then you have a band, whether thick or thin. And I think the beret, can the beret set whichever side you want it to? Because a beret is really just, if you were to puff it out, it would just look like, this, right? If you were to puff it out with air. I don't think it would. Oops. I'm trying the wrong layer again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a puffed out beret would look something like... It would be like something puffed out, right? There's the band that keeps it sewn together. Your spelling has deteriorated so much. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Spell check exists for the modern people and for people like that aren't modern. It exists for everyone. But you know what I do? You teach English? Ah, you'll do great. You'll do fine. Just have to just read a few books. That's how that works, right? I think that's how a beret looks like puffed out, based on what I'm seeing in all these. In armies, generally you fold the beret to the side you salute from. She doesn't salute though, she curtsies. So I don't think it matters which side she puts it on. So with that With that in mind, I think we're going with something a little more loose fitting like this. But it needs to stay on. She goes crazy in combat and the beret stays on. So it does need a leather band, I think. Or is it one of those anime things where it's just sitting on her head and somehow doesn't fall off? It's not like wrapped around her head, it's just sitting on it. Put the saber image through AI to recognize her clothes, and that thing is called a caplet. AI does that for you? A caplet? Oh! Yeah, little shoulder cloak thing. Where it goes over the shoulders. It's looking at the shoulder piece, not her or not her suit. Not her torso outfit. It's looking at the little cloak thing over her shoulders, unfortunately. Gravity is not a concern. For those living in the land of animation, the beret will stay on. Understood. We're going with what looks good, not with what makes sense. Something a little softer then? So like this, right? Let's say she shoots primarily with her left hand, because several times it's described that her right hand uses her blades. So she shoots with her left hand. So I don't think the beret would want to be hanging over her left eye. Probably her right eye. Because if she's shooting left, her left eye is generally more forward. So we don't want to block her left eye. That means we're gonna add like 4 belts? You know what? We could put a belt on the beret. This is a belt. This looks like a belt, doesn't it? The beret has a belt, chat. Up, down. I mean, we have an idea for a beret. I don't know how it's gonna look on her. Let's try drawing it on our little hair. If we try drawing it on a head, I'm sure it'll go much better. So let's just yoink this. Mine now. Beret. Extraneous belts. These characters exhibit can represent the shackles they put on themselves through the past trauma and low self-worth. That's like every Trails character. even Rosalia from Red Moon Rose has this issue. I'm thinking it would sit like, because we're not worried about, because it's anime, we're not worried about it falling off. It would probably sit like crooked on the character. So let's say it like sits off to the side a bit because that's fashionable. Oh, we want to do it in a new layer. So it would be like sitting this way, but it would like puff out like this and hang over the left I think. The removal of belts from their design can signify liberation from their immediate worries. Wait, that's actually so cool. Falcom, listen to Shek. Shek knows what they're talking about. I think I need to make it... Oh, over the ear? Oh no, it'll go under the ear. Like it would be tucked in right behind the ear. Okay, but this needs to be a little flatter. Like this. Yeah. Imagine like that. I need to puff out just a little more here. And puff up on the top. Like this, like that. I don't know, how does this look? She look like she's going golfing? Alright, Pocket, see you later. Ba-ba-da-dum-dum. Ba-da-da-da-bum, ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Have some golf gloves too, just in case. She'll probably, I mean, it never describes her as having them, but fingerless gloves seems very in line with her combat gear. Ba 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 da ba bum bum bum. What do you think about that beret, chat? Opinions? Shek, you seem like you know a bit about it. Like what could look good. Needs more floof? More floof. Let's see. I can make it more floof by simply puffing it up. And maybe having it hang over to this side over here a little more. Let's have it like, if it comes past here, it's like angled, it would go past the ear and actually down the head a little more before wrapping back around. But this is anime, so it can just sit on the head. Just sits on the head. Does it just sit on the head? No. The Noelle pick is coming along very well. Thank you. This is Noelle. Dang, I drew Noelle again. After hours of innovation, thinking about new possible ways to draw a character, it's just Noelle again. So this is like, is puffed up here. I think having it like that. Maybe it'll have like a lot of sag there. But the head, if I remember, the head is actually, the hair is way over here. But that's okay because it doesn't have to cover her head. What happened? Go back. Redo this. Okay, delete that. So let's get, what is this? Okay, let's get, so we want it over, not over all of the hair, but over most of the hair on the front, like this. Just slightly behind the ear. There, this looks like a much better curve. Look at that. It's not far enough down on the head. How's it look on this guy? Oh, way down. The slight taper off, the end sells it too. Right here. The beret rim should be straight to fit the head and not fly off when fighting. Yeah, but we've determined after lots of discussing that this is anime and it won't fall off because this is anime. But we're gonna do it anyways. Straight, so we'll just have a straight beret. Or it would be straight, but it would be like... Does that sit straight on the head? Like a straight circle around? Sure does. So we'll just get the curvature of it. Losing berets an exercise? Did you get in trouble for that? Or were they understanding like, yeah, berets don't really sit on the head very well. Like, we're not gonna blame you. They don't see it? If they do, you should get shouted at. Well, they should make better berets. Little puff up. Get the big shape. Goes way up. Sits over the head. And then sort of starts tapering off. What? Let's try doing what this one does and covering a little bit more over the eyes, I guess, over the front. And then tapering it off towards this direction. What do you notice about the saber? Oh, that looks much better, to me at least. Having it over the brim. Away to floof? This is good. I like it this way now. Having the fluff like this, the floof, actually come over the brim a bit helped. Even right here, I could do it. There we go. Who is it? Oh, it's Dusty. Hmm. Hi, baby. Pet, pet, pet. Alright, we have a beret chat. Looks freaking cool. And then it's navy blue. What's navy blue in hexadecimal? Navy blue hex code. Do we have hex codes we can use here? How do I do that? How do I get... Do I do... Where do I do this? How's this work? Careful on the keyboard, Dusty. You can lay here, just don't lay on the keyboard, okay? Just don't lay on the keyboard. Please? Please? Mm-hmm. There we go, precious. You get scratches. Oh, it feels so good, but you're... the only reason you're not hitting my keyboard all over the place is because I'm holding you up while I scratch you. I think maybe you just want to be close to me, but this means you're gonna lay on my keyboard. How to do a hex color and... Hang on, Google time. How to use hex code in Clip Studio Paint. Make sure the clip is selected and select the color box for the color dialog. On the lower right under the RBG sliders, enter your hex code. Sliders. Right here. Down here. Just to double click the front or background color. Ah. Can't see it, chat, but I have it up. And I use the hex. Careful, dust ball. I want to use navy blue. Is hex number 000080 according to Google, which is this color, a deep blue. Oh, maybe like a... Maybe the band would be black. Or just another blue? Do black. There, navy blue. A navy blue beret. Careful. Oh, Dusty, you're being really dangerous laying all over those F keys. That could really screw something up, huh? Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. We got the braid done. Hello. Hey, I see you typed left side in the chat, and I'm curious. How has the left side, the Reen left side meme developed? And did it start because of the dev room or Dusty? Hey, no. Or did it start because of the... Oh, well, when I asked if it was a meme yesterday, you guys said it was, yeah, yes, it was. Unless I misinterpreted what you said. It's a meme between you and Popper, I bet. And now our little community understands the meme too. Yeah, meow. Oh, meow. I've got a crybaby here. Rio? Oh, the chatter? Yeah, I only saw like half the things they were saying. I think most of the time they were RPing as someone. Yeah, I put Dusty next to a window. And now he's staring out the window, so I was able to get away. I think they were just role-playing most of the time. As Rio. Saiba. I don't know who that's from. Well, I don't know where that's from. Found a way to stunlock Dusty? Yes, I put him near a window and a car went by, so he was like, whoa, laser focused. Nice, we got a navy blue beret. I'm sure we'll do like a slightly... I'll have to like fabric tone it somehow. I don't know how to do fabric texture. I'm not sure. Sure, there's like a Clip Studio brush I can use. Speaking of Clip Studio, because it's so weird, because I want to draw on my on my desktop and my laptop, I only have, gosh, when you buy Clip Studio, back in the day, you were able to install it on like three separate computers, and that's the version I'm on, the one that I made a one-time purchase ages and ages ago. Like 10 years or more. And that's what I'm on. And you used to be able to install it on up to three whatchamacallit, devices, yes. But now, when I try to go to another device and use it through my account, it says, would you like to deactivate your other device so you can use it on this device? And you can go back and forth, but the more you go back and forth, the more likely your account is to just get locked. Because I want to go back and forth, that's an issue. It sucks, so I think I'm just gonna start using Krita on my laptop. Which is open source. Alright, a navy blue overcoat. Someone with a built-in AI? Does Krita have built-in AI? No, to use AI on Krita, you have to download a bunch of stuff. Unless new versions of Krita have it built in. It's a plugin. right? Because Krita's open source. There's a whole bunch of mods and plugins you can get. Okay, a navy blue overcoat. Very important. It flaps. Oh, crap. Hang on. I don't have my hand cover. I don't know where it is, chat. Oh, there it is. So, as I was saying, very important is that it flaps like the wings of a hawk. So it's split down the center to some degree. It's not buttoned. It stays open. So, we'll just have to go and take a look at our boy. Where is he? There he is! Here's an overcoat. Now, I don't think it's going to be quite like this, but it's a good reference. Overcoat, like twin cut? Oh, are we thinking about a woman's overcoat, though? It could be. It could definitely be a woman's overcoat. What did an overcoat look like back in ye olden time, I wonder? 18th century overcoat. They had guns. But like guns with ammo. With more than one shot, not flintlock. 18th century overcoat. I see. It just looks like we're fighting a civil war. Women's overcoat. Interesting. I love this. I love this. I love whatever this is. This is adorable. Chat, I love this right here. This is so cool. Whatever this is. That, whatever you just said, Popper, between a coat and a caplet. I love this. I love this right here. This is the best. This is perfect. This is called a carrick coat. A carrick coat. Ooh. But it would be spread open. Here, look at this. Look at that. Look at the center one here. Look at that. Very cute. She'll have a big overcoat with a skirt, with some leather armor underneath. We're designing peak, chat. We're designing peak here. And that makes sense when they mention, because it does mention her having a cloak, but it only once when she's drawing like knives from it. And so I think maybe this cloak part, the caplet part of it, can have knives and stuff in it. Because Rosalia draws knives from it and throws the knives among other vampire hunting equipment. It's very... I love it. How's the design going? Pretty good. We've come up with an idea for a coat. There's something called a Carrick coat. And it feels very much like what we're looking for. Because it mentions several times that she has a coat, an overcoat, but she also has a cloak, which within the cloak she hides knives. And within the coat as well she hides knives. So there's like this sort of combination, overcoat and caplet allows for that. It's kind of cool. I think it's really nice. And you know, when it comes to showing off she's described as petite, so having a large coat like this and then having anime girl inside will like show that she is more petite, because the big overcoat will like juxtapose to the size of her body inside. Perfect. Yeah, design's going well, I think. We have hair, we have a beret. We have the idea of a jacket underneath. So, what is this? Orange with layer below. What is this? Orange with layer below. What is this? This is our drawing layer. Okay. We want to move this down. So we're John. A Carrick coat. I never knew... Like, I've seen this coat before, but I never knew what it was called. And it very much feels like we are fighting vampires when we're looking at this. I love it so much. I'm so glad we looked. Thanks for helping me workshop this, guys. Okay, so we have this one. There's this one, so let's like throw it like there. Bop 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 da ba da ba ba bop dum bum bum bop 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 bop. Just looking at more images of Carrick coats. Oh, this one's really cool. Hold up. Interesting. Look at this. This Carrick coat has a big cloak on it. Rather, this is more of a cape, isn't it? I don't think it looks cool. I don't think this fits what I want. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba. Sure, so let's go with something along the lines of the Carrick coat then. So I like when it I like that if the cape hangs over or the caplet, So this is like the coat is open, the caplet hangs over it. It's like built in from the neck, I guess. So it's like that. So that's the caplet. Just roughing in some things here. It'll be longer than this. I need to work smaller scale. So let's say we have... Now, I think it's fine if I think the leather piece underneath that she'll be wearing will have a collar like this that's kind of tall. And so I don't think we really need too much of a tall collar for our coat. Instead, we can go with this more along the lines of one of these that like hook over, or hook back. So we can have like a collar piece, right? And from under the collar piece, I think if I did this, so this is the coat is open. I think I feel like it should, the inner fabric should hook in like this first, and then the jacket spreads out, because from here we get our first caplet piece, or layer on top. No. Yes. No? How do I want to layer it? I think the uppermost would like come from underneath then. The caplet would be like this. And then hooked here would be another layer. And then like a third layer. So from underneath. Probably completely open or closed at the top. No, I don't think so. She keeps it open. So she can grab at her weapons. And then the second layer. Oh, I did it wrong. The first layer is here. Boom. There we go. And the third layer is, like, goes over. And then... Because does it... So this kind of Carrick coat does have a button up top. But that's if it had... That's if it had the stiff collar that sticks up. That's not what we have going on here. Since I'm gonna have the stiff collar on the leather underpiece. So now we could put the arms in. Ba da ba ba da ba ba da bam ba ba da da ba ba da da ba da ba 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 da 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 ba ba. Now, I do like on this one we have belts. Yeah, I think it would be completely opened. Where do we put a belt? I know where we put a belt, chat. I think already we should put a belt on the caplet. I think it would be interesting. Like, what if there was a belt that came underneath the collar that would That way, you know, it would hook it together, you know? There's a buckle there. There's our first belt. Yeah, yeah. Except the belt would be, like, hanging, right? Because it's not hooked up. Oh, beautiful. We got the buckle. Beautiful. We have our first belt, chat. Wait, how does it work? Right, the buckle would be like this. And then it would have this little metal piece. First belt, first belt. Okay, then it's really long. And it would need belts on it. Because belts are cool. But let's just get like a basic shape in. One on the waist would make sense. Or would it be multiple on the waist? If we did like three little straps here. Right here is the waist about, I'd say. Way up here. So definitely one, like a big one on the waist. It'd be like a little strap here for it to slip through. Or it would like hook back and hook on. We'll have a belt hanging like this. Yeah. Maybe it would be like, it would button on over here somewhere. Belts everywhere. Banana. Meow. Where the most belts are going to be are underneath the coat because of the sturdy leather clothes designed with mobility, which attached to it are several belts holding large guns, knives, and other vampire weaponry. I do want to do in like an open. I want to do a little like a sketch of the coat wide open to show the weapons and stuff inside. This is like a very brief look at what it could be. Of course it would be longer. This is just, I ran out of space. I don't think it would, I think it would be like a full belt, actually. Magic anime pockets? Yeah. They actually describe where they come from. The belt, I think, would actually, yeah, go like all the way around. So I think, on this side, the belt would be hanging out here or something. More buckles. Or something like that. I don't know. Let's keep it consistent. Let's put, make sure all the buckles are on the left side. Oh. Oops. Which means buckles are on the left side. That means this one would be longer and would reach towards it. All the weapons inside the coat are held by belts. They are. I think it very specifically stated as such. Ba 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 ba. Ba da da bam. Bam ba da da ba 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 da da da. Ba da bam. Ba da da bam. Oh, by the way, the boots. Right? The boots. So here's the boot. Big ol' sock. Big ol' thick sock. Like, out of it. And the tiny leg sticking out from there. Gonna be good. She pushed her doubts deep within and slowly moved her hand downwards toward her waist. Fingers sought out her spare blade, an elegant longsword, and clipping it from her belt, she handed it to Alphonse. Yes, I'm aware. I think I have that somewhere here. She does have belts around her waist. Yes, she has a belt around her waist, but she has belts. She has belts right here on her leather armor. Also, belts inside the coat. Yeah, she also has, she keeps both of her guns on her waist belt. But also within the pocket of her coat, because before this, it's into her pocket that she pulls out the pistol. Leatherworkers hate her. She probably costs a whole crap ton for her to get her outfit made. So let's open this up. Let's say this coat is spread open. The coat is spread open. Within it, and also on the leather jacket, or the leather piece, her torso piece, she has vampire hunting kit with several thin knives and objects from inside of her cloak. So actually, we want to also spread out the caplet part. Want to spread those wide too. Let's just say these are opened up. I imagine she has a couple belts on her leg. We can make that interpretation because it's cool. That, like, a couple belts on the leg that also I have, like, a knife or something. Like, on her thigh. Little knives. Yeah. Thinking, like, we have this. Like a belt like this. With little knives in it. Boop, 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 something like that. On her thigh. But for now, within her cloak, she has several thin knives. well as other things from her vampire hunting kit. The guns, knives, and other vampire weaponry. There's also on her waist and leather coat. So inside of here, we'll just have some knives. And since she has to reach up from underneath, the knives are probably going to be pointed this way. Pointed up. So we'll just have like see, if I were to reach, it would go I would probably reach like right around the collarbone over the left shoulder or the right shoulder. She throws with probably her right. She has her blade in her right. She keeps her blade in her right. She probably throws with her left more likely. She also shoots with her left, so probably throws with her left as well. So left, so we'll go to the right side. We have blades on our right. So let's say we have the leather. Little hooks to keep them in place. And then they'd probably have to clip in. So they would actually have to be like clipped. They have to be clips. When she reaches up, she has to like flip them open with her thumb. So the clips would be towards the inside. So like this. Yeah, so like this. This is towards the inside once it's wrapped around. Wait, no, left hand. Left hand would be towards the chest or towards the face. The clip would flip with her thumb and then pull it out. Yeah, so these would flip and would be, this flips up and over to the jacket like it's on her. These would be facing that way. Perfect. So they're clipped in. Little knives. Boop, boop, boop. The knives would have to be shaped so that they can clip. So how would that work, I wonder? Because she'd also want to be able to grab onto the handle. Maybe the knife is just like, it's like, could have like a little circle so you can put your finger in it, but it's, how to go, the blade would be like, it would bulb out a little bit. I don't know. I need like knife references. Because I don't want, we wouldn't want the knives to just slip out. And I don't think they'd be in a scabbard. Unless they would. Maybe there is a scabbard here. But how would they clip in? This is too much to think about, chat. It's too hard. I reach up, I grab a knife, I flip it. So it would be the knife is, oh, I see. These are too big. I bet they're small, really small knives. So let's make these nice and tiny. Make like 4 of these because they're smaller. And then the knives are long and thin. Hooks could just be bigger. on the upper side and smaller on the lower side. So they don't fall off. Hooks. So like... So if I were to draw the knife, it would probably have a small little hilt. And would be... They're supposed to be small. And then they'd be like thin. Because they're for throwing. Why is Eligard von Hrausvelg in the reference window? Is that who that is? Because she's wearing a Carrick coat. Oh, it isn't? Oh. Well, whoever she is, she's wearing a Carrick coat. And I think I solved my problem because I think it'll just, because it needs to be, I don't know, counterbalanced to the blade. I think the handles just needs to be long and thin. At which point, yeah, we'll just hook on here. Like that. And then the hilt is there and the long knives. It says vampire hunting kit. Do you think she carries stakes with her, chat? Do you think Falcon vampires are weak to wooden stakes? I'll throw a wooden stake in there just because I can. Maybe on the other side. A stake and a hammer. Mostly got out of the red outfit and the very confident, dominant pose. I see. Wasn't silver mentioned in the books? All the time, because they're weak to... They're not weak to silver. They're weak to blessed silver. Blessed by the church. So having like a metallic silver stake would make sense. Didn't she have throwing knives? That's what these are. These are for throwing. Yeah, I don't know how to draw throwing knives. I could have referenced it. I bet the handles are actually really small. And short. Blessed silver steak knives. Serrated. To cut your steak with. But yeah, let's have like a metal... We can just say this is a metal steak. It's a pencil. Oh, the throwing knives. Chat, we just figured out through Popper Boy how there's the way they're shaped. They could totally be grabbed by... They're like thin. So if that makes sense, they're thin so they can... Less air resistance. So we just take this. Let's draw one for reference. So like... We have a handle. I'm drawing really small. We have a handle. Right. A little... It sort of tapers in just a touch. Before a little lip. Before extending out. And then... It like fattens out before tapering off again for the... Cool. stake would be redundant, but she's a vampire hunter. It's just an Easter egg. Just an Easter egg. Don't worry, she won't be using it. In her pose, she has a gun. And the Templar sword. Yes, I'm aware, Jen. She's gonna have a stake anyways. It's hiding under her caplet. You probably won't even see it. Might shine from underneath. Okay, so we have a reference for how this throwing knife could look. So now I can make tons of throwing knives. She has a whole bunch. She has layers upon layers of them. Wow, look at all these. That's crazy. So then it's thin. And it like spikes out here. It's hard to see it, but it spikes out there. And then and then it like it fattens and then tapers. Fattens and then tapers. I need a bigger drawing space for this, but this is fine. We're just designing it. It's not the final piece. Then it fattens out and tapers to a spike. Ah, whatever. Good enough. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-na-na-na. That looked like a butter spreader. Ba-da-da-ba, ba-da-ba. There we go, a whole bunch of throwing knives. And a steak. And the rest of... Oh. Very important, chat. Very important to note. She put her hand inside her coat and took out a long, thin rapier. But specifically, she put her hand in her overcoat pocket and pulled out the long, thin rapier. Her pocket. She has a pocket with a sword in it. I imagine on the inside here of the coat, we have a built-in scabbard. So, like, she uses her sword with her right hand. So she'd grab it from the left. So, basically, it'd be like, I think a rapier would be like this. It would have like a, it has like, generally they have the loopy thing. Like that. And then long. Or are rapiers, do they have discs? Rapiers generally have discs. Like that. And then a long, thin scabbard that's sort of like belted on here. Yay, more belts! But like she said, he said pocket. So within a pocket. So we have a pocket here. A little pocket for your rapier. And with you, which you could probably, it's like you got your stitchings along here. which you can see the shape of the scabbard from within. Hopefully reinforced. Yeah, probably there's probably actually a scabbard in there. It's just in a scabbard shaped pocket. Also, this rapier's I think it'll be a little thinner, but that's fine. Cool. That's a jacket. And it's navy blue. Let's try getting... Makes you wonder how it flaps with a sword in it. Oh, right. It needs to flap like the wings of a hawk. There we go. I think probably if it is a Carrick coat and not an overcoat, I think the caplet is what flaps like the wings of a hawk. It would make sense for what we've made. And this is not to scale. The coat would be much longer. But I think it would definitely cut in the center. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. A skirt. And I think a skirt with a big belt. And I like 3 layers for that. 3 layers for the caplet. We can do a 3-layered skirt, just like the reference. But a little bit longer, I think. Just a touch longer. So if we have a body... Alright, here's the legs. Here are arms. And the arms reach to about, like, here. Put a belt on the beret? Ugh, there's, like, a black band that's kind of like a belt. But we got a belt here. Got a belt here. All of these are little belts to hook the... hook everything on. But where the belts really come in, right here, are on the sturdy leather clothes underneath. So a lot of the belts will be tucked underneath. Of course, the boots will have, like... have a belt buckle on top. So here's the hands reach a little bit down. If this is like the knee, right? This is the knee. The hands are gonna reach probably about here-ish. Like there. So a skirt, if she wants to curtsy, would be like this, just above the knees, I think. And it would hook on the waist. So a skirt that's about that long. 4 belt buckles each? I think that sounds like a pretty good idea to me. Alright, skirt time. Do your dishes? My dishes were done yesterday. See you later. See you, Shek. Bye. Now this skirt. Skirt. What the heck? I would like to. What is this? Pixel brush. There we go. Pixel brush. Can I... Why can't I draw? What's going on? There we go. So, a skirt. With a thick belt. A big old belt. It's got, like, bracings on the sides. Let's just draw the belt. Who needs the band around the skirt when you got a big old thick belt on here? Look at that. Yeah. Now that's a belt. Now we have a theme here of the belts. The band coming around the right and hooking through the left. I don't know why. That's just what happened. So let's have our buckle here. And when you do a belt, the buckle hooks towards... Hang on, when you do a buckle, it goes through, and it does that, and then it... I think, so... Bat-shaped buckle? That would be cute, wouldn't it? But I don't think so. Bye, Jen! Chat, if the buckle's on this side, right? Does the metal hook go this way? Or does it go this way? I don't... Other way? It goes the opposite... It goes the same direction that this is coming in at? Let me just... I guess I should just look up a belt. I think that would be the best way to figure this out. A belt. So, it hooks... Looks like they hook against. So the first way is correct. Like this. So we have... It would hook through the thing. Belt goes... Hang on. Is a belt that goes over? So... Buckled belt. Goes through it like that. Okay. So the belt comes in, goes through, and leaves to where it is hooked on here. And then there's a like a double-pronged belt loop. Sure. Into a skirt. Love to use belt the other way. If I were to do a belt, I would hook... I would do the buckle on the right and the flap on the left. So I would... Okay. I don't know. I just do whatever way. I haven't worn a buckle in so long. So we have layers. And it's a little bit of a longer skirt. So the layers are stretched out. And then I'll just add some waves. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba ba ba. Ba da ba da ba da ba. Ba da ba da ba ba da da ba na 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 na. Ba da 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 ba da. Ba da ba da na 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 na. Ba ba da da. Oh, last night I got the clear save data with the save that wasn't messed with. So we should be good. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Ready for tomorrow? Yeah. I didn't want to wait. I just wanted to keep going. I just wanted to keep playing Trails. So she's got a skirt. It's probably reinforced somewhere in these layers. It's gonna hook over top of this sort of leather under piece. And then we can do a boot. Now, I don't think, what do older boots look like? Like this. Oh my god, Pirates of the Caribbean pirate boot. Here we go. Colonial boot. It's an older style boot, I think. Where's that pirate boot I was looking at? That was sick. Here. I think the belts will be on the front. And it probably will have that little bit of a heel. So let's draw the boot. It's gonna be a tall boot. Okay, it'll hook in, and then we'll get the rubber or whatever it was made of. I don't know what boots were made of back then. The heel comes forward, and then it'll hook down. And these are her kicking boots. As we know, she likes to kick things. It happens a lot during the book. She kicks a lot of things, chat. A whole ton. And belts. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, near, 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 near. And then I was thinking what I had done before. Put this on the wrong layer, but that's fine. Is that out of this is like a thick sock. Like she's got a thick sock she's wearing. extra padding for when she kicks. Post another way the belts could be done. But that's so cool. These belts I drew are boring. We could crisscross belts. They have 2 points where they need to be tight. Here and here. And also having threaded a string to tie it would be cool too. Okay, that's sick. I'm doing that. So we have like one band that comes over top. And it's hooked all the way down to the bottom here. It's like hooked way down here to be tightened. That's sick. So it's like that, and then from underneath is a second belt. Yo. And there's like, oh, there's like, if we could do like padding on the back here, where it's sort of, where the other piece of the belt here is sort of tied into. They're never coming off. They are made for kicking. And that is exactly what they're gonna do. This is sick. I love these boots. So they tie. Ba da da ba ba. Band goes all the way around, and this is the top one. Now this is the trails I was asking for. These are the belts we need. Perfect. Something like that. And of course, I don't know what you guys think, but I like it. We got the big thick sock for extra padding that she wears. All right, we have a decent design. We just got to put it all together into one character. I'm not doing that today. We've sat here, we designed the outfit, but we do need the belt representative who just shouts more belts. I bet there is someone in Falcom that does that. Oh, from her waist is a belt, chat. So from this belt, oh, I gotta design the gun. A gun that is unbelievably... What is this scripter? Unbelievably large caliber pistol. And it was described when she shot it that the recoil was so much that it would tear off a normal person's arm. I've designed, I'll do this like a next time. Next time we do art kind of thing. This will be a work in progress. Hope I don't run into this character in game, if she does exist in game, before I finish. Read alone had 5 belts? Yeah. Everyone had belts where they didn't need belts. It was pretty interesting. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Now this has belts galore. Let's just do a crisscross belt because we can. Because these will have all sorts of things on them. And they'll probably be, these will be higher up, I think. Oops. So belt buckle there, and a belt buckle there. I mean, maybe to contrast, because everything else has belts on the left side, these ones can be on the right side. Perfect. We'll have, like, knives sticking off of these. It was described as what now? Large guns, knives, and other vampire weaponry. So we need holsters. From around her waist, one on each side. We'll get a holster here. Unbelievably large caliber. That's a big holster. That's a massive holster. Boom. Big gun. Boomba. Sure. I'm getting worn out, chat. I'm getting worn out. All this creative juice flowing through my brain has worn me out. I've had to think about so much today. When I'm streaming, I usually don't have to think about anything. The game gives me the content. Ba-da-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, I'll have to look at holsters to see what their holsters are like. I like the hair. I like the hair the most. I think the only thing we are missing would be... I don't really need to design it. Falcom already has one. A couple of them, in fact. Templar sword. But the guns... I think when I look... I should probably reference Olivier's gun. Because he has a really, really big gun. How big was the gun that Claire was pointing at Crow? How big was that gun? Pretty big? I could reference hers then. Oh, what I still need to do though is get Sunpatcher and stuff and the high the texture pack. I think you sent me a list of things I needed. Oh yeah, Sunpatcher, HD texture. Simple enough. I think Claire had a big gun, but it's gunpowder, so I'll need to make sure it doesn't have any of the horrible design elements. I'll probably reference a flintlock pistol for the general look of it. I imagine it's a silver pistol, so maybe I'll make like a silver flintlock pistol. So instead of wood, it's metal, but not like gun metal, like the black metal that a lot of guns are. But rather just silver because it's meant for vampire hunting. Posted it. Must be loading still. There we go. Oh, that's a big gun. That is a massive gun. Looking up in my VOD, it looks like it. Here, I'll take a quick screenshot of it. Oops. Here we are. I think... No, I'd have to get rid of the... I'd probably make it like a cylinder. So where this... Oh. Where this is... The orbital battery. I'd probably put like a cylinder. I'm gonna reference this and also like a flintlock pistol. Try and combine the two, I think, into the Middle Ages, Zamorian Middle Ages multi-round gun. And that'll be a next time thing. Because boy am I tuckered out. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. This is just like, this is the break I get after streaming 5 to 6 hours every day. I got no tuckers left. All the tuckers are out. I gotta wrangle them back into the barn. I do like my action pose. Chow, what do you think of my action pose? Could it be better? Whoa. What do you think? Action pose is great? Perfect. Have the gun in that hand, in the left hand. We have the Templar sword. It's several times, I think it's 2 or 3 times, where when she's in combat after she goes to the church to get the Templar sword, she's referenced having a pistol in one hand and a Templar sword in the other. So that's gonna be her pose. It's like her fighting style when she's going all super anti-vampire. I made this pose. I did it. I put it in there was a program called Just Sketch Me. But I just took a screenshot of it because exporting an image from this in the program would mean I have to buy the program. So I just took a screenshot. Works for me. Rosalia whip. All right. Pretty good. There's some descriptors I think I'm still missing. The sword and the pistol. Do a background? Yeah, I'm planning on going into the catacombs using save editing. The catacombs that Falcom chose not to use in Heimdall. The unused dungeon. Taking a couple screenshots and referencing that for what the Heimdall dungeon, the Heimdall catacombs could look like. I was also considering doing this part, but this seemed like too much. I'd have to draw like tens of skeletons. When she like jumped in the air and Al ducked down, she spun around with her blade and sliced them all off. They're like almost a full spin. So I can just imagine the line of the Templar sword doing a full 360. Red light from the moon seeping in from somewhere? Oh yeah, don't worry. I am aware. I got it right here. I put it here. It's one of my descriptors. The red moon is, several times, the red moon is described as glinting, as glowing and glinting off of the silver weaponry. So the silver weapons are reflecting red very often. So I think there's gonna be like a red light from the moon, like it's like a grate or a sword or a little hole in the ceiling. Anyways. Ba-da-ba-ba, da-da-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba, brown. Oh, crap. I don't want to say this is a PNG. Gotta say this is a clip. That'd be dangerous. All right. Ba-da-da-da-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da. Two Foxos. Hi. Duo Foxo. I shall hydrate. I think it was also mentioned in the books that there are torches on the walls, so I'll do torches probably in the background if I do end up doing a full background. This art piece is gonna take like several weeks. Like a stream or two a week. Because I'm not practiced right now. I'm not caught up with practice on art. So I'll probably take my time. But I hope it turns out nice. And I hope that I don't run into a vampire in game until CS3 or 4. Or maybe she comes in. Third was very religious and church related. And she's related to the church. Maybe she'll come in Reverie. Write it down, write it down. Let's find someone to raid. Well, since I did art, let's look in the art section. Why is art not... Navika? We haven't. Ba 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 da ba ba. What the heck is Anime Squad? Indie game. Oh. People are just streaming anime. And TV shows and SpongeBob. It's a channel called Art and it's banned. Great. VTuber. Ba 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 da da ba ba ba. An art subathon? We could have a head over there. Famous art to anime. Oh, sure. Let's go to this person. They're turning famous classical art, it seems, into anime. Like, right now they're doing the Mona Lisa. Little Orc or Goblin? Oh, I didn't see it. Thank you for the ASMR stream, art stream. No problem. Hope it's fine. Hope you guys, it's been a while since we did art. I hope you're fine with this, this tone for the stream. More relaxed. If you missed the stream or the raid, here is a link to their channel. Tomorrow, we'll be back with, well, we're gonna be hopping right into CS2. Thank you so much for watching, hey folks. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night and rest of your weekend. See you tomorrow, and I'm gonna smooch ya. Okay? Bye. Mwah. Ba ba da da ba da ba 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 da ba.